Hi, and welcome to my old school blues song breakdown lesson for the months of November and December 2015. This month, or in this lesson, I'm going to do a request. I had somebody ask for a lesson for Junior Parker's Feeling Good, which is a great R&B blues tune from the 1950s recorded at Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee. And this is one of my favorite grooves of all time. And the song itself is really pretty simple, but there's some ideas as far as how to play it exactly like it was on the record that I'm not exactly positive on, but I'll give you my best version of this song. And the tune is played in the key of A, and you're going to need a couple chords. First of all, just a first position A chord, and just put your first finger flat on the top four strings, actually mainly second, third, and fourth strings of the second fret. And then there's a D7th chord. So this shape, your first finger on the first fret of the second string, your second finger is going to be on the second fret of the third string, and your ring finger on the second fret of the third string. And you've got that. And there's two parts of this that I'm going to teach, the rhythm part and then the lead part, which is really cool, but extremely simple. And when you listen to this recording, I haven't looked at the credits, and I don't know if there's two guitars on there or not. Sure sounds to me like there's a second guitar part. And if I were going to play this song or record this song, I would definitely have the second guitar on there. And I'm not sure, though. It's kind of hard to hear if it's one guy playing all this stuff, or two people are playing. I'll include this in my tab. If it's two different parts, I'll put both parts on there, or at least give you credit as far as who did it. So the basic groove that's really cool is something that goes like this. And this is a variation of that, the great boogie rhythm, John Lee Hooker, or later in the 60s rock, ZZ Top and some of these guys. You hear a lot of people, I've seen a few on YouTube, where the guys will play it like, throw in like these real rocky bass notes and things to get it, to funk it up a little bit or whatever. But it sounds like on the original, what he's doing is he's got this A chord position, and then he's going to pick either this fourth and third string, or maybe an upstroke, but he gets the third string, and he goes third string to from the A position to the fifth fret of the fourth string, back to the A chord, so it's something like that. That's what I'm hearing. And when he goes back to the A, he's got kind of a little rhythmic thing going. So it's like this. And that's not too terribly difficult to play. I can't tell, not having been there, if when he picks this, if he's picking up and getting, it sounds to me like he's picking up and getting the third string, but also getting the fourth string. Something like that. Could be a downstroke, but I think it's a lot easier to play like that. And usually the easier way to play it is the way that they played it on the song. And so he's got that. And then when he goes to the 4, it's really the whole song. The 4 is just the D7. He does a couple rhythmic variations on that. Now what I'm hearing underneath all this is a simpler guitar part. It sounds to me like maybe he's playing an A bar chord. He's got kind of a similar rhythm going. He could also just be playing the same chord. which strings he's playing. I have no idea, but it sounds like there's a second guitar doing that while the main guy is going. Not sure if, who was it that played on the Junior Parker things? Pat Hare was playing on this or not, but I have to look it up. But that's what I think is going on. And then when he goes to the 4, it sounds like it might be a C7 shaped D7. So while he's doing this, sounds to me like there's another guitar playing this. Keeping that going while the other guitar is playing the... That's what I think is happening. Could be wrong. And then there's a part where during the solo where it goes to the 5, to the 4, to the 1, and it sounds to me like, again, he's playing an E7, C7 shape. And that's the rhythm part. So you got two guitars playing the rhythm part. One with the maybe the bar chords and the C7 shaped D7, E7. And then maybe the other guitar playing the main riff. And then playing this part. So you got two guitar parts. Now when he gets to the lead part, sounds like the first guitar is playing that. He starts out with this. And he's just going all the way up here to the 12th and 13th frets on the 1st and 2nd string. And that's what he's playing over the 1 or the A. So if you got an A second position bar chord, you just put that shape right there on the 12th and 13th frets, 1st and 2nd string, a double stop. And then he goes to a 7th chord. And this is just an A7th shape. And he's taking it from the A and making it a D7th, which is over the 4. So instead of playing, this is a D7th too. And the way you find that chord, the way I find it, is I find a second position D bar chord and just play it at the top of that. Then he goes back to this. And then to an E7, plays that. And then back to the main riff. And that's basically the whole song. So that lead one more time. And then into that. So there you have Junior Parker's Feelin' Good, which is a really cool groove, and especially if you're just getting started playing this old school kind of blues guitar. This is a great song you can play with another guitar player who's just kind of getting started. If you can find a harmonica player, you will have a really cool song. If you have any questions, comments about this, let me know. Any corrections, anything you think is done differently, I'd love to hear it, because again, I'm trying to figure all this old stuff out. And I'm sharing with you what I know. You can take this and do a lot with it, or there might be some more that we're missing here, and I'd like to know about it. I'll see you back again in a month or two with another old school classic blues song breakdown.